Got a question from an audience member. Hey VG, I have a question. What would you say to someone like me who built their library on the PlayStation ecosystem and wants to abandon the ecosystem? I've been thinking about this back and forth. Moved to PC over a year ago, made a couple of upgrades, loving it. And you said you haven't touched your PlayStation 5 for a while, and you've been successful building your Steam library and spending way less than what you did on the console. You want to fully commit to PC, and you said your PS5 feels like a lurking ghost that you can't fully get rid of. I will tell you what I'm doing in this case. I don't want to go ahead and tell you to do something that I wouldn't do. I still have my PS5. It is still sitting there. I understand and I get it, but I would say the mistake I made was not copying my game save files to a separate media device because my PlayStation Plus subscription lapsed and I don't have my saves. I don't know if I reactivated, if I'm going to get my cloud saves back. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but hey, I guess I'm not going to play those games or whatever it is until I give PlayStation money or something like that. I can't, save my, my game files. Another thing too is those games already kind of belong to you in a sense. You just need a PlayStation console to go ahead and to access them. Sorry. You also said that there's some games that you were playing that you kind of abandoned, and you would love to finish those games, but you've been enjoying your PC experience, so much. So here's the thing. There's nothing you can do if it's a digital game. If it's a physical game, I don't know. Maybe you do whatever you think is necessary to do with it. It's your game. It's your choice. But here's my game library on PlayStation. When I moved to PC, I did not 100% abandon the whole PlayStation proposition. That's not how it went down. And when I tell people I play on the PlayStation, many of them think I'm crazy. But again, that's just fanboyism. A lot of people don't really realize that at the end of the day, you're a gamer. So if the game is available on PlayStation and you want to play it on PlayStation, play it on PlayStation if you want. If you don't want to play it on PlayStation, don't play it on PlayStation. So when God of War Ragnarok came out, it was a no-brainer. I went ahead and got it because I enjoyed 2018's God of War so much. I even have 2018's God of War on PC as well. It's one of my favorite games, one of my more played games, across the board, and I really do enjoy playing it. I beat it on PlayStation, beat it on PC, and from time to time I go play some combat and stuff. So even at the time that I'd already fully been enjoying and being invested in PC, I used to double dip on some of my favorite games on console. Gotham Knights, it went on sale on PlayStation and Xbox. I got a PlayStation copy. Then I still had a PlayStation Plus subscription. This version of Hogwarts Legacy, I think WB Games hooked me up with this version. I didn't buy this copy, but I double dipped on PC and Xbox for the game. Which other one? Elden Ring. Elden Ring is one of my most played games. It's insane how many how many experiences that game basically brought. Look at my playtime here on Steam, but I have a PlayStation copy. So once in a while, I'll just go and play the one on PlayStation, right? Ghost Recon Breakpoint. This may be a physical copy. I don't know if I bought it on sale. What all do I have? A bunch of FIFA games, Alien Fireteam, the Spider-Man games. These may be, I own these games. Digital editions, I think I bought them. This is Mortal Shell, The Division, one of my most played games. I still played back and forth. Mortal Kombat 11, one of my most played games as well. Double dipped because I wanted to be able to stay playing when PC kind of dried up. PlayStation was still jamming and stuff, and stuff like that. I had a PC. I was already on PC for like almost 4 years when Ghost of Tsushima, came out. I bought it on there. I beat it on there. Far Cry 5, I don't know how I own this on here. I don't play Final Fantasy games. I have Injustice on here. My fighting games, you'll see some of them on here. I actually bought this game Dreams, and then my soccer games. Pro Evolution Soccer, the Arkham games, Tekken 7, eFootball, Horizon Zero Dawn. Wow, I have this game on here? Okay, cool. Okay, this is DMC demo, FIFA 19. But you can notice that as much as I still have this library, it's still kind of hazy. Does that make sense? It's hazy in a sense because I wasn't investing as much by the time I'd actually moved to PC. So basically what I'm trying to say is it's going to be kind of a transition at the end of the day. You're going to make your way little by little away from the ecosystem and from the platform. and you don't need to abandon it cold turkey. If you want to come back to it, the games are still sitting there for you to be able to play, right? I played FIFA around this time. This is like, man, this is like when I played only FIFA and the Division at some point in my gameplay on PlayStation. That's all I just played. So you won't even see a lot of games here. But almost immediately, I was already on Steam and I was already building a Steam library of games. Then you got Epic Games, you got all of these other games and such. I mean, I haven't beaten all these games, so the frequency of which I'd be getting and stacking games is very minimal because again, heavy division player here, and many of you know how much time that game takes. So in my opinion, just enjoy what it is. Your PlayStation 5 console, if you do whatever you choose, whatever you feel the need to do with it, you don't have to make a drastic decision immediately, which is crazy, right? I'll be like, hey, go to PC, but don't throw your console away just yet because you don't want to go do something that is hasty. At the point that you're comfortable, by the time that if that PlayStation ever maybe gathered dust for maybe another year or another 2 years, then you know for sure that you're probably outgrown it. Now, people may argue and say, but what does it look like if you could sell it now and get the maximum refund, the maximum cost in terms of trading benefits? That's also something else that you can look at. But a game like Wolverine is going to come out on PlayStation, possibly coming out on PlayStation first. Is that a game you want to play? Is that a game you're interested in? You get to choose. As for me, I may or may not play it when it shows up on the PlayStation. Who knows? So we'll see how it goes, because Blade is also another one coming out. That might be a game that's available for me to play on Game Pass and all that. I may be diving into a Blade game. I like Blade more than I do Wolverine. I like Wolverine a lot, but man, Blade's the dude. So I hope this kind of answers your question a little bit, because this is a very interesting thing, because when someone is moving ecosystems, the biggest challenge that they face is, what do they do with their old games? Some people may want to keep them. Some people may want to trade them in. But I'll say, as you're building and investing in a PC ecosystem, do a little bit more of that and then see how it kind of pans out. See if that actually works on your behalf. And if you feel the need, because you're already a year in, if in your second year you feel the need, okay, I can just stay in this ecosystem and it's basically all I want to do, then by all means, you can give that PlayStation away. If you have kids, keep it. Your kids may, there may be some games that are on there that they can play later on. It's a very interesting thing. And if you ask me, I'm just telling you exactly what I'm doing with it, right? Now, it's gathering dust. My kids, they have gaming PCs and stuff, but they're just some games. Like, my kids are now asking me, can we play this game? Can we play that game? And I'm like, if I have a copy on PlayStation, I'm not buying it for you guys on PC. So yeah, you're gonna go ahead and play it over there, which it hadn't even been a game that's been kind of worth a lick in that regard. Like Marvel Spider-Man 2, the kids are like, oh, we played Spider-Man 1, we want to play Spider-Man 2. I'm like, Spider-Man 2 is trash, so don't even bother yourself with it. I mean, I'm not saying the game is trash, I'm just saying it's not as good as Spider-Man 1, if you understand what I mean. So play Miles Morales. They played Miles Morales. I think they well, only one of my kids, only one of my children have beaten it. So it's not all of them. It's just one of my kids enjoy Spider-Man games. So it's kind of that thing where you really have to go ahead and assess, how it is that you want to go. To be honest, man, I hope that gave you an answer, because again, I just showed you what I did and what I'm doing and kind of why I'm making the moves I'm making. It's the best that I can do. I'm not going to tell you, hey, go throw your PlayStation away when mine is still here. Even though it's gathering dust, I'd say, here's what I'm doing. I'm using mine as a dust collector. If at any point I need it or I want it, it's there. It's available. I don't have to be like, oh, no, I sold my PlayStation console and now I want to play this game because I thought I saw a trailer and it was lit. Eventually, you'll have access to all these games anyways as a PC gamer. It is what it is. Thanks for watching. Talk to me in the comment section. Peace out.